Ladies, have you been experiencing tough times lately? Is your man not eating the potato salad the way he used to? Things a little stressful at work? Well, I'm sure your girls have told you that there's a new spot in town. So come on over to SME After Dark and allow me, Christopher Tracy, and the Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love serve you up with some solutions to your problems in the Lonely Hearts Cafe.
If I tell you that I love you, then I love you. If I tell you that I trust you, then I trust you. But don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. If I tell you that I love you, then I love you.
Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Man Talk Monday. August 1st, 2016. Man, this year is flying by, man. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Yeah. Number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. One other thing I did this weekend is I watched another 10 episodes of First 48. I'm going to jump back into this football here in a second, man, but I saw one of the most troubling episodes out of the thousands of episodes that I've seen. Remember, First 48 is in its 16th year, I believe. And the show pretty much has stayed the same from the beginning till, to the way it is now. But, man, if you're from ATL, so my brother used to live off of Campbellton Road. So they had this episode that happened last year where this guy and his girlfriend pulled up to this gas station off of Campbellton Road. Now, if you know Campbellton Road here in ATL, there ain't but 1 or 2 gas stations. If you're coming off of 285 and you make that right outside the perimeter, there's like 2 gas stations. So I'm pretty sure I know this gas station that they talked about. So this dude and his girl rolled up to the gas station. He had left a family gathering or something on a Sunday afternoon to go get some cigarettes. And he rolled up in the gas station, man, and folks, they started shooting at his car. And, he actually got hit with 1 bullet in the head and died instantly with an AK-47 round. Died instantly. Come to find out, it was some gang members, and they were looking for one particular guy that supposedly had the same color car as him. And as soon as this guy rolled up, they just unloaded on the car. Like they shot like over 60 rounds, I believe it was, in this gas station. And the guy was the wrong person. Somehow his girlfriend didn't catch a bullet. She didn't, get hit at all. I think she got grazed by one on her head, but she was in and out of the hospital that day. But the guy died, and it was the wrong person. This was a dude, they talked about his background, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. This guy was like the Little League football coach in the community. He was one of them praise dancers in church. Had never been in trouble before in his life. Never been in trouble, no police record at all. And just went to get some cigarettes and gone. And the thing about it is, and I guess I'm just out of touch. I'm clearly out of touch, man, with a lot of, what goes on in them streets. But the dudes, it was like 4 guys or 5 guys that they charged. Like everybody just opened up on this particular car. But they were bloods. And evidently in watching this episode, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, we're going to get back to the sports here in a second. But in watching this episode, the police kept talking about how big of a problem the Bloods and Crips are here in ATL. I'm like, what? This ain't Compton? Yes. Evidently, the Bloods and Crips are like growing in numbers like daily in ATL. And they also talked about the other gang, the other big gang, Gangsta Disciples. Like the Gangsta Disciples, which I think originate kind of like from Chicago, whatever. You ever seen Gangland? That's how I know about all of this stuff. I watch them on TV. But Gangland always talks about the Gangsta Disciples. And, obviously the Bloods and Crips have this national, presence starting out from California. But, yeah, evidently gangs are becoming big in the ATL, man. Real sad stuff, man. Crazy. Y'all be careful on them streets, man. That's all I got to say. Be careful on them streets, man. Crazy. From Stagger Lee in the chat room. I saw that BS. That's why I stay in Lithonia. Man, Lithonia, crime going on in DeKalb County. Is Lithonia considered DeKalb County? Come on, man. East of ATL? Lithonia, Decatur. It's crazy crime out there, too. Now, I don't know in comparative terms, is there more crime in the SWATs and Campbellton Road for people not from Atlanta, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Campbellton Road is technically the SWATs, or that's what I consider the SWATs, southwest of ATL. And my brother, once again, used to live out there. My brother used to live off of Campbellton Road. When I told you the stories a couple of days ago about how we used to be in his basement, for hours on hours, playing video games, that was at his house off of Campbellton Road. And the reason he left, and this subdivision that he lived in was, in relative terms, it was very nice. But the reason why he left over there is because there was a rash of break-ins, like ninjas was kicking doors in. Ninjas were kicking doors in, so he had to get the hell out of there. That's when he first got married, and his wife had just, she was pregnant. JP was pregnant, and he was like, oh, hell no. Like 1 week, like 3 or 4 doors got kicked in his neighborhood. And he was like, I got to get the hell out of here. Yeah, man. Crazy. From Big Apple Bastard, media hype up gang shootings to cover up for cop killers shooting folks and blaming it on gangs. Same thing they did in South L.A. in the 80s. I don't know nothing about that. Big Apple Bastard. I'm telling you what I saw and what they talked about. You know, they're not mutually exclusive. We can talk about, police getting shot. We can talk about Black Lives Matter and black people getting shot. And we can talk about some crazy ninjas with AK-47s killing an innocent man, too. They're separate. And we talk about them all on this show. We talk about them all here on this show. No, don't try to say the police got anything to do with this, with some craziness, some silly-ass young people. That don't value life. They ain't got nothing to do with each other. I hear what you're saying, and you might even have a point to a degree, but we talk about all these different things going on in this country socially, and what happens on these streets on this show. I give just as much conversation to some stupid-ass young punks killing an innocent man. I mean, for God's sake, and I wish I would have wrote down the damn episode name where you could go back and watch it and see what I'm talking about. This man was a praise dancer in his church, for God's sake. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Y'all be careful in them streets, man. One thing I tell my daughter, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, my daughter who's driving, I tell both of them. I got an older daughter. She's a little older now, and that's probably why I didn't think of her. But my middle daughter, she just started driving a couple of years ago, and she can barely put in gas in her damn car, and I show her how to do these little basic things. One thing I tell her, man, is stay clear of gas stations at night. I can't start to tell you, and once again, I'm an avid First 48 fan. I can't start to tell you the percentage of these crimes that happen at convenience stores and gas stations. 99% of the times it's at night. Be careful getting gas at night, Stewies. I'm telling you, be careful when you stop to a gas station / convenience store at night. I'm going to guess 30% of 48 happens at gas stations. Okay, so criminals kind of like they case out these places, man, and it seems like a lot of killings happen at gas stations. So I always tell my daughter, fill your car up at night or at day. The last thing you want to do is stop at a gas station at night, man. Be careful out there, Stewies, man. It is crazy on these streets. Man, it's crazy on these streets. I mean, the man was a praise dancer. Y'all know I'm not a fan of praise dancers. The mimes, in honor of this guy, I'm not going to get into that side of that conversation, but I'm not a fan of praise dancers. They kind of creep me out. Let's just put it like that. That man didn't deserve to die like that. He ain't deserve to die like that. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
To my grandson on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Help me keep this boy out of trouble. Come on, cook with the microwave on Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Grandma Eunice, bye-bye. Boy, I thought you said Georgie was coming over today.
Coming straight from the A.
Kick it with your boy Kesey at www.kesey.com. This show covers some of the realest issues trending today. He'll keep you locked in from the first listen. You can find him online on his mobile app or at KYSII.com, XSquadAffiliates.com, iTunes,